think at this stage, like I'm less bothered about a lot of things. And by the times that used to bother me, maybe I'm coming and then I'm not driving a car or when the same person. I'm now thinking that it's just for a season. A time ago, if nothing, one of my disciple and mentor said he has decided that he will drive the same car. If you see his car, you'll be thinking it's maybe one. You that you're a government worker, your car is finer than his own, but he has millions, billions in his account. He has multiple pharmacies in different states and still driving a very old car model. And he says he has a target of revenue that if he doesn't meet that target, he's not buying another car. And that car said it was a gift that he was given from his wedding. So I'm saying that I've learned that rich people become rich by looking poor, poor people become poor by looking rich. Let me say that again, rich ones already without pre-launch, without going to the market yet. Because Dangote has track record, he has value, he's the value. Right? It's different from Dangote 30 years ago, everybody knew him. So I'm saying that you can do something to yourself that in 3 years, in 4 years, in 5 years, you will become the value. Okay, so I think we're really, really running short of time and we're still in pillar one, systems. There was a time that some crypto guys were looking for graphic designers, but their requirement was a graphic designer that understands crypto. Do you understand? I'm saying that don't just be one person, add an edge. Let me give you a random example. If you go to a general hospital, you pay a general hospital doctor, yes, they are paying me that has a fine face that can talk about things that has influence. In fact, currently the best capital that cannot be replaced at this time is influence. AI can build influence because AI is not a person. In fact, people use AI to build influence, but still people that have influence. Influence is the main thing that drives markets. This guy, for instance, Elon Musk, he sells influence. Influence is what he uses to build what he does. So that's his capital. His name is the capital. I need you to think about your name as a capital. So don't just think of how to make money fast. Like I'm already speaking one of the laws of 1%. So they don't think how to make money fast. They think how can I make money, make more money? How can I make my money to make more money? So even if it means temporary abating temporary pleasures, even if it means temporarily, let me enjoy it for now. Let me be broke for now. Being broke is not the same as being poor. That's the mistake our generation makes. That's why there are a lot of young people making money. Just think about it. I have so many in my church. They make a lot of money. But I look at them, I know in 5 years they'll still be broke. Because they don't know systems. They don't understand that it's not by making money. That is I pay all this, I pay. I realize that I'm spending a lot more money on maintenance. I mean, it's not necessary. So things are not necessary, and knowing it early that you're just a young person, that's why I have to start with that. Remove pressure from your head. I don't want to say just. You have time on your side. I don't think there's anybody that is over 35, right? The average, let me leave that statistics, but I'm saying that don't be pressured. There's this man, he runs churches, runs business, but he says he reads 3 books every week. 3 books. That's Matthew Ashimolo. None of us are as rich or as busy as him, but he ensures he reads 3 books every day. That's how important knowledge capital is. Even as I've taken courses, I've spent money, bought courses, and I'm taking 6 figures, 5 figures, bought courses, and I'm still thinking of the next one to buy. Sometimes we don't even buy the courses just because of the people we get to meet or see in those wrap up. Now I'm way behind time, right? Come on, who is with me? Who is getting what I'm saying? Okay, so let me just give an action point. Now, this one I've talked about how to get money long term. In 5 minutes, let me just explain how. You need money fast. Someone that been drinking Gary since yesterday, you need money ASAP. So I'm going to show you in a few seconds. So how to get, I need an example. Let's use someone as an example. Share your business. The first person to share his business, I'll use him as a case study. Let me check the charts. First person to share your business. First person to share his business in the comments. Okay. Alright, I see.
Yeah. I don't know if it's even there.
Did we get that? So let's have one more person. One more person. Just share what you do too. Okay, same factor. We don't have the time to talk about it. We'll have a session in FUT next week or so. also. So maybe those that get in, I'll talk about pricing and a lot of that. But pricing is not a problem. In fact, pricing is your advantage. Let me just give an example very quickly. If I give you a 5,000 naira watch and I give you a 12,000 naira watch, which do you think is more quality? Obviously, I don't know if you get. So in fact, if you, it's easier to sell the 12K than to sell now. These two people that need money ASAP, ASAP. So what you should be thinking is, how can I sell now? I need to make my message as simple as possible, as relatable as possible. Many times when I want to draft a marketing message, I'm thinking, can I explain this thing to a 7-year-old? You understand? I always redraft it. Can a 7-year-old understand? Which one is I do brand communications and marketing for 7-figure agencies that want to scale from startups to scale? Like, it just sounds cool, but really people can't relate. So I try and make it as simple as possible. Do you want to sell more faster? I can help you. Like, I don't know if you understand. So maybe when you now get, you cannot. So what you should be thinking of is this. Keep in my head. This guy that runs GTEx Holdings, like he has done land banking for years. He owns lands for years, so they know that he's running his product. I have a friend that he will not buy land for you if you don't own a land. Just an example, for instance. So you should be talking as someone that has the experience. Additional, for instance, he has the experience, so he's telling you from experience that this is what I'm doing. Come and join me. You get? So now your strategy. If I was to be the one selling, my strategy is to not be me that will sell. I'll get someone that has influence, that is a lady and that cooks, to be the one to help me sell. And this is the secret that I want to share. It's better to have company. We run ads for people. This one has even been disturbing me, and I'm saying no, I don't want to, because it's stressing me a lot. Right? Sometimes I even increase the price and he'll still come for it, because I don't know if you understand. They understand that targeting is very important. Getting people to see what you are selling is very important. More people see it, more people buy it. It's a number, it's a game of numbers. I cannot call 100 people and one person will not buy. At the times when I've sent almost 50 DMs in a day, and that's just it. If I sit down, I can send 100 cold DMs in a day. I don't know if you get. Sometimes, funny enough, out of that 100, only one person might respond. Do you understand? There's no how. If you have that type of figures, ads now multiplies it. For instance, you know that if 1,000 people see what they are selling, at least 20 people will buy. How much does it take to get 1,000? Just 5K. If 20 people buy, how much will it be? I'll make at least 50K. 50K minus 5K, maybe 45K. You understand? That's how those numbers work. Now, okay, maybe you don't want to run ads. You want to start meeting. Be intentional about messaging people. Have your contact list. Start messaging people one by one. Hello, and I don't have the time to talk about how to craft your message, but I'm giving you one big secret. Craft it in a way that is as easy for a 7-year-old to understand. Don't complicate things. Don't make it look cool or sound cool. Just as simple as possible. This is the problem. This is the solution. This is my offer. Let me say it again. This is the problem. This is the solution. This is my offer. Maybe in another class we'll talk about that. But I'm saying that when you have that, that's the best copywriting framework. I didn't take a copywriting class, but I'm one of the best copywriters because I understand that it's problems, solutions, and offers. People buy offers. People buy offers. Offers are things that make people feel stupid to say no. Right? Have you ever gone to buy something and you're like, this is a giveaway? My God, I can't lose this. And you're calling people. I think it even happened to me just recently. I was calling people I need to get this, I need to get this. And the guy made his money. Do you understand? But me, I'm like, this is a one-time giveaway offer. People buy emotionally, then they justify logically. Nobody buys because it makes sense. They buy because emotionally it's a one-time offer. I need to get this, if not I'll lose the moment. Right? So you need to learn to make offers. I recommend the book $1,000 billion offers by Alex Homo. Buy a whole lot more. In fact, than how much you would make if you were just selling it yourself. Because beyond ads, referrals and reviews sell a lot more. Ads is you promoting yourselves. Referrals and influencer videos is people promoting you. That's why people pay influencers. I've done both. I worked for a company, we had a large budget, but the budget we spent on influencers drove more results than the one we spent on ads. Because ads, people were like, I beg you. When they see someone they know and recognize talking about your products, that's put you on a new level. I'm going to tie it up here, please. I think I've said it that literally came to me now from Abuja, and it's a long story anyway. It's a long story, but the point was that their stuff was so good that sometimes we ourselves we are spending our money on, when you're when you are not, your people are not buying what you're selling, then there's a problem, right? You know your stuff is good when even the people that are around you wants to buy it. You know your friends will not whine you. Your friends can be, I mean, friends can be hailing and whining you, but if they're not buying from you, that means there's something wrong. So my point is that their products were so good that, but the thing is, their prices were expensive. I'm not sure how it is now. I think now, maybe because of culture and the way things are, sometimes you start to compromise here and there. But then what I'm trying to say is quality always sells. Quality sells. Alright. If I was to be a baker, honestly, I'll not be everybody's baker. I won't. I won't. In fact, those people, but one time they asked the manager and they said, "Why are your products expensive?" She said she doesn't brand as affordable. That that's not her brand. And every day they have people trooping in to buy every day. In fact, they only had one product that was 100 naira and I have experience. Now, the experience is what you make me feel like. If you make me feel like I'm just an abel, you tie it inside paper, wrap inside paper, and give me a 200 naira. But then you package it in a box. In fact, a scented box. You give a complimentary card. You wrap it well. I don't know if you understand. And you tell me it's 5k. Something that I bought somewhere else, so I can buy it for you 5k because you make me feel expensive. People buy feelings. Made me feel. In fact, let me give you an example of why this will work. You too, if you're on campus, there are a lot of restaurants. I noticed that last time I came to FUT, there are a lot of restaurants that are now up. But if you have to take your babe out, you know the one you take her to. You know the one you can't be caught inside. You know what will happen to your steez if they catch you there. Alright, you are thinking, please, even her too should be looking at you somehow. That of all places, see where you brought me. Alright, you are thinking the expensive ones. Are you seeing the message? That's just my point. And the funny thing is, you will think, why be expensive? I will lose money. Let me sell small, small. To shock you that being expensive affords you the chance to improve your quality. Because the more you try to compromise on quality, on so that your price can be lower, you realize that you're just becoming like let her come, give her from this. Because if she can make good reviews, in one way or the other, she has even advertised the company anyway. But then, like, those type of people are assets. People that give reviews are assets. That's why I have someone that brands like Samsung, they pay them to make reviews. Oh, you don't know that that's why those people are doing reviews. All those people doing gadget reviews. It's not because they're trying to help you. They are not trying to help you with ocean as well. Have people that are popular. Honestly speaking, that's the secrets that I actually use to get a brand to grow just less than 3 months. In fact, in their first month, they were already doing 6 videos. Literally, people were trooping, and the only thing I did was I found popular people and I invited them. And the only thing I gave them was a free one, a free package. That was all. Like just take it. And how much did the free one cost? Maybe just 3k. And I did a video with them and I collaborated with them and we posted it. It was a very nice video. Both pages benefited from the traction. But then a lot of people came to check out the same thing we posted about. I don't know if you get. There's a place where my videos were actually good. That was part of why. But then the fact that the person was there, I know this girl. I know this. If she's buying them this, and then they came to check it out too. So you can do that as well. So when people that are popular, give them for free. Ask them. That's why people give out souvenirs. That's why they give out free shirts, free samples. Let me make a video of it. Alright, I think I can stop here. Any questions? Any questions? Who is the author of the $1,000 billion offer? Alex Homozi. I'm typing it in the comments. Is there any other question before Agnes takes over? Awesome. So, in the absence, I would like you to do just one thing for me, just one thing. Okay, two things anyway. That I think the second one I have to take permission from Agnes first. But the first one is that I need you to go and type
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for this wonderful talks. I really learn, and that's the more reason why I see why I don't just come. You feel as if you know business, you feel as if you understand money in business, you understand money in business until you lose it. He said something so remarkable. And one of the things he said remarkable is he said, you get money, but you lose it so fast if you don't understand the strategies in that particular sphere. Yes, I think there was a time I think I lose a huge amount of money, my savings and stuff like that. And that's something I thought I understood, and then after I use it, I understood that that I had to go back and sit down and start learning from scratch. At least I just started to should I say mastery, and then I go back again and then I invest. But the whole idea is not to give up, right? Everything is achievable. That's one thing that I know. Everything is possible. There, no matter the circumstances, no matter the blockage, everything is very, very possible. Any answers you feel they can be clarified? I mean, sorry, questions you feel can be clarified. And if he has answered your questions, you answer. If though you had a question before and he answered it, let me see your answer. I see Innocent Adaji. I see uh, Anisha, Dorcas, and oh, we have two persons that wants to ask question three. Okay, that's signifying that you actually learned, right? He answered your question, right? Where one knowledge takes you to a point, you need another one to take you to another point, right? So if you compact, I will compact all of them. That's like your full structure or your full steps. So it's something we need to monitor to. So even as you've heard, Mr. Emmanuel, even as you're going out there, you should go and implement. He talked about using one. I tell you, there's something he just said that I'm going to go on to turn up. Clients are going to turn up. So using proxy, that's one of it. I definitely I'm going to go and implement it anywhere I go or my business. And that's a strategy for me to. So thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel. So I think over to Mr. Bure, he will be taking the closing remark. If anything is missing, we'll communicate to you guys on the group. And please do well to follow all our social media handles and then follow Mr. Emmanuel. I think he's teaching a lot. I've once sat down that is teaching and I'm sitting down that is teaching and we'll still do more together. Thank you very much. So over to you, Mr. Bure.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for that. Um, I want to first of all take the time to say
joining us. Thank you so much for being gathered. I think we understand.
thank you so much for joining
Speaker said
needed for our
especially
journey,
in this
most
entrepreneurial world.
especially in this entrepreneurial world. I mean, that
Some of the
gets
things
written every day.
you will
Some of the things you've heard,
pay a lot of money to hear them.
you will pay a lot of
Yes,
money to hear
pay
them.
a lot of money
Yes,
to actually
you
hear
pay a
them.
lot of money to actually hear them, but you have an opportunity in this platform to actually hear them firsthand from people who are in it, people who are putting in it. So I want to really, really celebrate us for being that. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate your presence. Yes, and I want us to celebrate Emmanuel. Please, can we just celebrate him one more time? Thank you so much, sir, for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here.
Let him feel love.
Please, can we celebrate
Please just celebrate
in
him.
businesses to bring your entrepreneurial what do we call that now, your entrepreneurial life out there. We want to put your businesses, your ideas, your skills into action to build something that actually will impact the market in Nigeria. Believe you me,
You will really need
to make any tangible impact in the market
is always all about
today,
yourself out there. Okay? Yes.
you
I want
will
to
really need to take a step
thank you so much. Thank you so
and
much.
an action, a leap of faith.
We'll
It's
reach out to
always
you.
all about
There
putting
will
yourself
be-
out there.
reach
Okay.
out to you on
Yes, so
emails
I want to
also.
really
This
appreciate
program
everybody.
continues.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank you
next
so
month.
much. Reach out to
Also
you on
building
your
something,
emails.
so
We'll also
please
reach out to
join
you.
us.
This program continues.
Expect, anticipate. Something is actually
Yes, next month.
here in
We're also
sight.
building something, so please join us.
We're building a
Expect,
team.
anticipate.
We're building
Something is actually
that will
cooking
really
here in
help our
TYA.
ideas. And just in
Yes,
case you
so
have
please
ideas,
join
but
us.
still want to volunteer for
Anyone, please, can anyone volunteer for that, please?
Yes, if you're volunteering, please just raise your hand.
Yes, if you're volunteering, please just raise your hand.
Okay, yeah, I'm here.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Is that prayer, sir?
Thank you
Just
so
to be
much,
sure.
sir.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, sir.
So let's be in the mood of prayer. Father, we worship your holy name. We give you all the glory and all the praise. We honor you for the wisdom that you have imparted us through your son, Chibobun. Lord, we worship you, we honor you. We know that you are the one that gives success.